thank you for joining me this evening. And I hope you are doing great wherever you are watching me from. Welcome once again. And today, as usual, I'm going to show some demonstration. And as you saw in the thumbnail, is about our Belgian waffles today. So I'll show you how to make two types of Belgian waffles. That is the ordinary vanilla waffle, but showing you how we make it here in our Belgian way, and also the Brussels waffle. So if you are into pastry or you like sweets, you have a sweet tooth like we here, maybe just stay tuned until the end so you can see the finishing result of this our delicious homemade Belgian waffle that is made with no time. So let's just dive in immediately and let me take you through the process step by step. So I have here all my ingredients ready already for this and demonstration and for this recipe. Like you see here, I have two space here and in the middle here with some of my tools to help me for this demonstration. I have here this side is for the vanilla waffle, which you can also see here, my vanilla stick and my flour, butter, eggs, and I have a pinch of salt here, and then the rest I'm going to show you. And this side, the baking powder is here and this is here. So this side is about the Brussels waffle. So I'm going to start demonstrating it one by one so that you can see how it's made. So we start by making the Brussels waffle because we need the Brussels waffle need to rest a bit so that it start like yeasting, because we are going to add some yeast to it, so that I start like yeasting before I can bake it, or to show you the end result of it. So before we go into the other, so I will start by preparing this side. So I have here my bowl here, which I'm going to split my eggs. I'm going to split my eggs first. So I have here my bowl for this process. So I'm going to add the eggs here. So I'm just splitting the eggs. So because we need to, do it separately. So I'm going to make sure also, I'm going to look for it. So for this recipe, I need 1 liter of I need 500 ml of liquid. So I'm going to add milk. I'm using half milk and half and half water to it. So let me bring some water. So I'm going to use my glasses so that I can see where the measurement is, because it's important that the measurement is correct. So I'm going to use half. So I'm using here water. So that is the liquid that I need for the mixture. So I'm going to warm it up a bit. So I'm warming up a bit so that I can, it's too cold. If it's too cold, your yeast will not work immediately, will not start yeasting immediately. So I want to fasten the process a bit, but you can do it even if you want to keep it for a long time or let it rest for a long time. You don't need this process. So you have to be careful that the that the mixture, the liquid is not getting too warm, because otherwise it will kill the yeast immediately and the yeast can die off. So I'm going to fill it. So it's just, we just have to warm it up just a little. So you see, like 30 seconds, or about maybe 40 seconds. So I will still give it like 5 seconds. Okay, now the milk is ready. So this process is not warm, it's just like about maybe 45 to 50 degrees maximum. It should not be more than that, otherwise your yeast will die. So that is, it should stay low. So I'm going to weigh my yeast now. Welcome everyone once again to Klavertje Kitchen. Happy Wednesday midweek. Thank you for joining me. I hope you guys are doing great wherever you are watching me from. And thank you for joining. And today I'm making Belgian waffle. I'm showing you 2 types of waffles that we make here in Belgium. And I hope you will like to stay until the end to see the end result, what it looks like and how we make it here in our kitchen. So here I have fresh yeast for this demonstration, but if you don't have fresh yeast, you can also use dry yeast for this purpose. So I'm just going to break it into little crumbs. So I'll be sharing also the recipe on a later day for this, but for the vanilla waffle, we already have the recipe on our channel. You can check there. If you want the full recipe for the vanilla waffle, you can check it there on our channel. But the Brussels waffle, I will be sharing the recipe on a later day for you guys. So this is the yeast. I have here about 14 grams of yeast. But later you don't need to cram it, you don't need to worry. Later it will be okay.
Gordon Watson say greetings from Scotland.
Oh, what's the name?
Gordon.
Gordons. Hello Gordons. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining Klavertje Kitchen here with Chef Vivian. Thank you for joining us from Scotland. So I have blended everything to the milk and the liquid. Let me call it the liquid. So I will just allow it now to rest. So I will mix just a bit of this, then I will add a bit of the mixture to here. I add a little bit again, then I pour it back into the liquid. So I just allow it a bit while I continue to show the other process. So I'm going to start melting the butter for this for the recipe. So I'll start melting it on a low heat, because the butter has to stay very low so that it doesn't burn. So I'm just putting the heat a little bit, low, very low heat. You see it, that it doesn't burn, because butter gets burnt very easily. So you have to be careful when you're melting your butter that you don't set the fire or the stove too high that it starts burning. So I'm putting it in a low heat, and I give it the time itself to begin to melt gradually. So next I'm going to whip the, the cream, the white egg of the egg. So it's not a lot, but because I'm making a very small recipe today, so if you are making a bigger recipe, you can always double the quantity of the ingredient you need. But now I am making a small recipe, so that is why I am using just few eggs here. But I will be sharing the exact recipe later, so you can follow it step by step. I'm just showing you a demonstration how easy it takes or looks, and for you to make the right waffle that you can share with your friends or serve to your clients, or even your family and friends. You can serve it as for your dinner party or a get together. So I'm just going to whip, the egg white until thick. You want to whip your egg white, that the container or the bowl you are using, that is properly washed, that there is no oil, because when there is oil base, it will not stay well, and it will be skifting. So you want to make sure that your bowl is clean. Okay, so this is the texture you are looking for. You see how it looks? So you should be able to put it up like this above your head, that is not moving anymore. So I'm going to check the butter again to see if it's completely melted. You see how it looks? It's not burnt, so it's really melting gradually. So we're going to go into the next, which is I'm going to add the liquid here to another bowl. So the liquid contains then, the yeast, the milk, liquid, water, and the egg yolk. So that is how simple it is. So you see, everything is here. So now I'm going to sieve my dry ingredient, which is the flour. So I'm going to use I'm going to bring a bigger one. Okay. I think we are almost there. Let me bring a spoon also. So I'm going to add the flour. I'm doing this because I want to prevent any lumps in the in the mixture. So when you do it this way, you remove every lumps in the mixture. Yeah, take it off.
Yeah, yes, good.
Yeah, set the fire. out. Okay, thank you. So I'm sieving it. You see it. So just pour it in. So now you remove every lumps there. So now I'm just going to bring everything together. So you bring everything together. And if you are still finding any lumps inside, you can just give it a whisk. So, and there's another way that you can do it is by adding the liquid gradually into the flour. So when you add it that way, you also not have the lumps. If you want, you can just add the liquid gradually and then add more liquid each time until you add the rest of the liquid. Then you will not have any lumps. But now every lumps also have been removed. You see, with the hand mixer, I have removed everything. So what next now? Let me clean my hands. So next I'm going to add the egg white to the mixture. So this is just to give it some, give it some air. And this give that light texture and that crispy texture from outside, and really soft from inside texture when you add the eggs to the mixture, and with the yeast, everything together makes that beautiful Brussels waffle. So you see, it already has that floppiness, you see. So now, as last, I'm going to add the butter. This is the butter. I'm going to add it to the mixture at the last. So you see, that is why you have to be careful that it's not too warm, because if it's too warm, it can kill the yeast. But because this is low, so when you add the warm butter to it, it will not kill the yeast because the temperature will just be right enough. So now I have that floppiness. So at this point, you should not mix it too much, because when you mix it too much, you can also remove all the air bubbles again from the mixture. So at this point, our Brussels waffle is ready. We are just going to allow it to rest a bit. Look at it. to rest a bit before we show the demonstration or show how it is done. So I'm going to set it here aside while I set the machine and begin to warm it up. So we have here our machine for this demonstration. So I'm going to turn on the machine now. So now it's turned on. So we just allow it to warm up. I will clean up my space a bit so I can continue the other demonstration and show you the next.
Shonak, say greetings from South Korea.
Hello, Shonak.
Shonak, yeah.
Shonak, thank you for joining Klavertje Kitchen here with Chef Vivian, and welcome all the way from South Korea. Thank you for joining us.
And Colomba B, say hi to you.
Hi, Colomba B. Hello. Thank you for joining us here with Chef Vivian, and welcome to our channel. So I'm going to clean the space.
Shonak, say, I wish you have a better lifestyle.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. So I'm going to clean the table a bit. This aside so we can continue. I'm just cleaning the hand mixer. We put it away so I can continue the demonstration.
Shonak, say, I am from Russia, India, but I currently living in South Korea.
Oh,
So she is from India.
Oh, welcome. What's her name?
Ze lived in India, maar nu woont ze in Korea.
Okay, well, where's the name?
Shonak.
Shonak. Hello, Shonak. Welcome. Welcome to our channel, and welcome. Thank you for joining us all the way from where? South Korea?
Nee, ze is from India, but ze lives in Korea.
Okay, thank you for joining us all the way from Korea. Thank you so much.
Rajasthan.
Yes, thank you so
for
much.
For studying.
So. Oh yes, we do appreciate you so much. Thank you, and we hope that you have a good study time and good study year in Korea. We wish you all the best here from our little kitchen, and thank you for joining us. And stay tuned, because we are giving you tips and tricks to teach you how to cook in the comfort of your own home using simple ingredients that you can find around you. Like today, we are demonstrating how to make two different types of Belgian waffle. One using the vanilla base and the special Belgian Brussels waffle that you often hear about. So if you stay tuned, you're going to see the demonstration step by step. So I'm going to start now by melting the second butter.
She say appreciate you.
Okay, thank you. So I'm melting the second butter again. So I'm just going to melt it in a low heat, very low heat, because you don't want it to burn. So for the second waffle, which is the vanilla waffle, it is as simple as this. We're just adding everything to the bowl here. So I'm going to make everything together. So it's so simple to make, but a lot of people still miss this step. It's very, very simple to make. So I'm going to
Shonak say, OMG, butter, my favorite.
Thank you. I am glad that you like it. I'm glad that you like what you see. I'm glad that you like it. So it should be really, really delicious. So when you add butter to sugar, it automatically becomes delicious because that taste of buttery sugar, and if there's a little bit of salt, and it gives a perfect balance for any meal. So I have here my sugar. So I'm going to add a pinch of salt to this because the balance also of sugar and salt is really delicious, especially in like buttery cookies or waffle like this one. So I'm just going to add a pinch. You know, when you see a pinch of salt is just in your, you know, in your hand like this. So that is all you need. So it gives it that very beautiful balance. So I have here with me some baking powder, but the recipe you can find on our channel, the complete recipe for this vanilla waffle is already on the channel, so you can find it there. So you
She says something. I will go in Belgium in the month of December to celebrate Christmas.
Oh, that is nice. That is great. If you like, you can come and pay us a visit. We are living far away from Brussels. So if you can travel, we are living in the west of Belgium, in the western part of Belgium. So if you ever come to Belgium, don't forget to come and check us out because we always receive people from all over the world. So thank you for visiting our beautiful country. Even if you don't come to our restaurant, we are so glad that you choose Belgium for your holiday destination. So I added about 3/4 of the teaspoon to the flour. So I'm going to put this away also. So now I have my vanilla also. I'm going to add some vanilla, of course, because it's vanilla waffle. So if you don't add vanilla, it's not complete. So I think I have one here that is not open yet. I'm going to open it. So I'm using a very, very, very beautiful vanilla that is fermented vanilla stick, and it has such a beautiful aroma. It's different from the most vanilla stick that you have on the market. It's a vanilla stick that is fermented, so it's a vanilla of very, very high quality, and the aroma is different from most of the vanilla stick that you find on the market. So I'm bringing my small plant so I can remove the seeds from the vanilla. So I'm going to open it and scrape out you see, the inside of the vanilla. So it's this that gives that flavor. Look at it.
Oh, Shonaka say, I have gone lots of places like Moscow, Russia, Kyoto, Japan, Paris, and France.
Oh, that is so nice. That is so nice to hear this. Yes, there are a lot of people who like to travel and who also have seen all other places in the world. You know, that is what makes the world a great place and a better place. And thank you for coming to our channel and for joining us and for seeing what we do here. And we'll be so glad that you are going to visit our small and beautiful country, but full of flavor. You know, when you visit Belgium, you know you eat delicious meal for very, very affordable prices. So let me bring down, yes. So you see, that's melted. So now I need the butter close to me. So I'm going to place the butter here while I continue scraping the vanilla beans. So are you coming to Belgium with your parents, or are you alone, or are you Are you, I don't know. So, are you coming alone or with all your family? And which part of Belgium are you coming to? So I'm saving the stick, the emptiness, the empty stick for later days when I'm making vanilla ice cream. I drop it in the vanilla ice cream and it gives a lot of more flavors to the vanilla ice cream. And what you can also do is just to add it to your sugar. So I add it also to my sugar container. So you want to have that vanilla flavor in your sugar container. So and then I pour the sugar into I pour the sugar on the vanilla stick. You see, cover it with the vanilla stick, and it's like the vanilla infuse the sugar, and you start tasting and like smelling the vanilla.
She say, I'm coming with my friends.
Oh,
Shonak.
oh, thank you so much for letting me know. Thank you so much. I'm just curious to know, if you are coming with your family or with yourself or your, yeah, you can. I don't know how many people you are coming with, but thank you for letting us know that.
My next destination will be in Belgium.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for visiting our little country. Even if you are not visiting us, we really do appreciate you that you come to see our country. Our country is full of flavor. We have really delicious meal here in Belgium and for affordable prices. So it's not like expensive like most countries in the world. So Belgium is known for cheap and good food. I bet you will not regret your visit to Belgium.
And you, Alice, please, I need 3,500 for medication. It's expensive. I have schizoaffective disorder, plus learning disabilities, plus autisme.
Oh, it's and
Is dat dollar of?
Is that dollar or is that dollar or in? Is it dollar or in the currency where you are?
A medication. 3,000 voor medicatie.
Yeah. Is it per month or is it per month or just once or I don't know.
Shonak say Belgium's waffle. It's wonderful.
Yes, it's really, really wonderful indeed. Belgian waffle is really wonderful.
And no name is here. I don't know. Ik weet niet van welk land. En dan Juelis. British pounds per month. 3,000 in een maand.
Yeah, in British pound. British.
Dat is 4,000 euro.
Yeah, that is around 4,000 euros.
In een maand.
Oh, I pray that you have the opportunity. In Belgium, it is better here in Belgium.
It's free.
It's free in Belgium because
all the medication.
Every medication is free here in Belgium. Belgium is really extraordinary, really, really good here for that reason. No matter how you are sick, whatever sickness, the social security in Belgium is one of the best in the world. Really the best in the world. So I'm wishing you all the best, and I hope that, and I pray that you have good opportunities so that you can earn enough money to take care of your health, because health is really important, and health is one of the most important things.
And Noi name, say hi to you.
What?
Noi name.
Noi name. Hi, Noi name. Welcome and thank you for joining Klavertje Kitchen. My name is Chef Vivian, and today I am demonstrating how to make Belgian waffle and also vanilla waffle that we make with our Belgian technique. So I'm just going to remove here a little bit of what I have here. So it's not really dirt, it's just from the eggs. I hate them. I hate them.
Oei. Paul message retracted. Dus, I don't know.
So I'm cleaning my table and I will be back.
Ah, no name say hello. What you make? What you make?
I am making vanilla waffle and I'm showing how to make 2 types of Belgian waffle. You see, I'm getting ready. You see, I'm getting ready for the demonstration. So it's warming up.
temperature.
It's warming up a bit. So I'm going to let it warm gradually. So now I'm going to add and to mix everything here together. First, I've already made one of the dough and it's resting behind me here for the demonstration. So I'm making the second dough. So and the second dough is just the vanilla waffle. So it's just adding everything together. I know there's a lot of people who used to mix it with a machine. No, you don't have to mix it with a machine, because if you mix it with a machine, you lost that consistency of the light crunchiness. It becomes tight, or it becomes very, hard. So just mix it. I added now the butter to the flour. So that is just all what you should do. Just keep moving it like this, just with your spatula, nothing more than that. So you see, it's just using your spatula. You should not worry about using the machine or the hand wicks for this. It's not needed. It's not needed at all. So you see, it's almost there. And then I'm just going to touch. I'm adding a little bit. So I have the 3 teaspoons of heavy cream. So that is our method here of making one of the most delicious type of waffle that you can find anywhere. Our clients are amazed, really amazed, when they receive this. So you see, it's ready. So as I said, you see, it smells really, really good. Smells nice. So you have that punch of the vanilla flavor, that is aroma that is like flying to your nose. And you see the silkiness. Look at that, is the consistency that you are looking for. You see, that is the consistency that you are looking for. So beautiful. So that is, you have your vanilla, that is the dough ready. So I'm just going to set it aside, clean all my table, and then I will begin to demonstrate how to bake the Brussels waffle. And in between, this one will be rested at least 20 minutes or about. Then I can show you the end result of this. It's so simple as this is ready. You don't need a hand mixer for this purpose. You just put all the ingredients together and you mix it using your spatula, and you bring everything together. Don't use a hand mixer. It's a big mistake. I see people using hand mixer for this. When you use a hand mixer for this, it becomes very slippery, and it's not, you lost that texture of floppy and light and crunchy from outside. So that is it. So I'm just going to set it aside, and then while I show you the other demonstration. Now first of all, I'm going to clean my workspace. I put everything away. So I'm going to add a pinch. So here I have also the you see the Brussels to do. So I'm just going to add also a pinch of salt to it at the end, because if you add salt to yeast, it kills the yeast. So you have to wait a bit, just a little bit of balance in the flavor. That's why I'm adding salt to it. So thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you and welcome. And I hope you stay until the end so you can see how beautiful it looks and how delicious it is. Not so difficult to make, but you just need a little bit of technique so you can get it right. So I'm going to clean my table first before we continue.
Staat die warm genoeg?
So I'm going to bring my sprayer. And so in between, I'm going to also warm up the vanilla.
Ja.
The other machine here.
Als ik dan met een andere prijs, hè. Zeg, die op dezelfde.
I warm it up a bit here
Ja.
and wait.
Ja. Ja.
Okay, so it's warm now. You see everything. The dough machine, that is the waffle machine, is warm, but there's a little of dirt in between. So I'm going to clean it first up with just a little bit of dough, so it will remove every impurity there from the machine before I start baking. I just want to clean it up so that it will be clean. So it's so easy to do that. So it will take every dirt away. So I close it up. So we allow it to dry. So when it's dry, I will remove the dough. I will clean the dough away. I will remove the dough to clean everything from the machine. So we just allow it to cook. It takes about 2 minutes with this machine. It's a very good machine to bake your waffle, and anybody can buy it. It's not so expensive, this machine, but it's very good. It's one of the best machine out there to bake your waffle. Sometimes we pay a lot of money for waffles machine, but they are not very good like this one. Yes, sir.
Yes.
So it's just to clean it up. So you see the black spot there. So I'm removing all, to remove all the dirt. We add some dough to it. You see that black spot? We are bringing it out. So it's easy to bring it out with a dough. Don't touch your finger on it because it's very warm. I can stand the heat, but not everybody can stand the heat. So be careful when you are using it because it's really warm. So you don't burn your fingers. So this is just a cleaning process. So now it's clean. What you have here now is not burnt anymore. So you can just, then I will spray it. So I'm going to spray it. So you have to spray it so that the waffle will not stick to it because it's a warm iron. So you see it's already floppy here. I'm going to throw this away in the bin. You see that it's floppy. You see that it's floppy. You see the consistency. That is how it should look like. So I'm just going to take a bit with, because I didn't mix the salt I added. Okay. So now I have mixed it. Okay. So I'm just going to add not too much. So I'm going to close it. So you see that it's very warm. So it takes about, I think, 2 minutes with this machine and it will be perfect. So we just have to wait, and you can see how beautiful and crispy this look like. So I'm baking it at about 210 degrees. So it should take around 2 minutes for this waffle iron. It's a very good one because normally it takes longer. Some of them used to even take up to 5 minutes, but this one takes about maybe 2 minutes. Sometimes I even put it down to 200 degrees, but now I'm testing it for the first time on 210 degrees in the first, and sometimes I can reduce it, so I see it. So So just wait and check it and see what it's doing. So it should be almost there. You see, it's perfect. So that is, you see what it sounds. So it should come out. That is why you spray it, so that it should come out freely. You see, it's coming out very freely. You see, it's 2 minutes, like I said, just like 2 minutes. So that is, you have it there. So I'm going to.
Me fun joke, say hi to you.
Hi, me fan joke. Hello, welcome to Klavertje kitchen. Thank you for joining us, and today we are showing you how we make our delicious Belgian waffle here and Brussels waffle date. So I'm going to continue now to show you the next. So I'm going to spray it a bit again, because you need to spray it always. If you don't spray it, it will stick to the iron, and when it sticks to the iron, it will not come out freely. So you need to spray it that is easy to come out. So that is what we are doing here. So now I'm going to add my dough to the iron. So you add your dough. So then I'm going to cover it. So you see it's going. I cover it first. Okay, I remove it then. That is just to stop the water or the steam that is puffing out in the beginning. So it takes about 2 minutes. You see it's crunchy. You see it's crunchy from outside, but from inside it's really soft. So it's soft. You see it's airy inside. And when you allow it to rest the more, if you allow it to rest more, you will see that it's more light. But you see the lightness. You see how light and airy it is. So look at it. See it. Oh, it's so delicious. It's really good. So good. So it takes about 2 minutes. We're almost there. You will see how delicious it is, and how, light it is, and easy to also cook or to also make. It's not that it's that difficult, but you just have to follow the principles how it's made. Like you see now, the machine that I'm using is not so deep. It's not so deep like the other. Sometimes they have a machine that is deeper, that is higher than this, but the result is the same. The result is perfect and is the same. It's crunchy from outside and it's really soft and airy from inside. You can see it. We are almost there. You see it? So it takes about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So what we do is that we trim the side of the waffle to give it a beautiful, I'm going to bring my knife to clean it up. So you can also bake it or cook it lighter than this. And if you want to cook it lighter than this, you can give it maybe 1.5 minutes. But me, I like it darker, and I like it more crunchy. Let me put it that way. So you remove the side. So you remove the side. So that is how it's made. So I'm going to bake another one that is lighter in color. So let me bake another one. Just one that is lighter in color. You see it. I'm going to bake it for just 1 minute and a bit. So I'm taking my time here, and I'll keep it for 1 minute and a little bit more. So it will be light in color. It will not be the same, but for me, I prefer that my waffle be baked very dark, a little bit darker than normal. That is for me. But I don't give this to my client. If I want to give it to the client, I make it a bit lighter, so that is, yeah, like the normal one they always receive everywhere. So, but it's really delicious. So we are waiting for it, and it will be ready soon, so I can demonstrate the other waffle. These 7 seconds. Okay, so it's 1 minute. It's a bit lighter, you see it, than the other one. You can also use my bigger knife because it's warm. Yes, warm. So you see, it's lighter. So let's bring the other machine to this point, and I'm going to put off this one first. Yes. I'm just going to set it here in the middle while I bring the other one to this place. So here is for the vanilla waffle. So I have here, you know, it also need to rest, like the Brussels waffle need to rest more also, so that the yeast will start working, so that you have the more floppiness from the waffle. So here is the vanilla waffle. So I'm just going to, spray it a bit again. So you see how the dough looks like. So I'm just going to add a bit of the dough. So I'll add a bit here, then I'm closing it. So it also takes about 2 minutes, and it will be ready. So that is what I'm cleaning my table and my workspace. So I'm bringing also the tray. So when you start, you see, with the vanilla waffle, I almost always know that it's almost ready. So it has to start, the steam start coming out like this, and you know that it's almost ready. So it's not like in the Brussels waffle where you don't, sometimes you cannot tell because the dough texture is different. So you see how it looks. It's almost ready, but it's not ready yet. So the steam just shows that it starts already. It will not go off, or it will not stick to the iron. So when you open it, you will see that it's perfect, but it still just need to have a little bit of color to be perfect. So see, it's steaming. So thank you everyone for joining. Thank you for coming to our live episode today and watching our show. So let me, where is my,
Yeah.
I took it away. So let me show you, it's ready. Here is the waffle. You see how beautiful it is. So it's floppy, it's light, it's buttery, and it's delicious. So that is the vanilla waffle, and that is the Brussels waffle. So the Brussels waffle, you can bake it to your own liking. Like now, it has to be resting a little bit more so that it will have more volume, because the yeast have to, develop, have to work again harder. But this one is already okay, you see it, to bake it. So it's perfect. But the Brussels waffle will be better later when you bake it like 3 hours. When you are making it, make sure to allow your dough to rest at least 2 hours before you start baking. And you bake it to your texture. If you want the waffle to be more crunchy, you have to bake it on a high heat and bake it for about 2 minutes, and then it will be ready to be crunchy from outside and still soft and airy from inside. And the color of the waffle is depending on what you like, maybe from dark to light, so you can choose for yourself what you want. So let me present to you the did for today. That is just demonstrating how you can make waffle in the comfort of your own home using just flour, eggs, and little ingredients you can find around you to support this recipe. So we also serve this waffle with vanilla ice cream. You can also serve it with other types of ice cream. So, and a little bit of sugar, powdered sugar, and you are okay. So to serve this ice cream is this waffle. It's not difficult, so you can always choose how you serve it. It's not so difficult. So I have here, like here, one waffle. I also have here some, something like this. So I'm going to bring my powdered sugar. So it's not powdered sugar. This is just some merengue I dried. So I'm going to add then the powdered sugar on top. You see it. I add a little bit of powdered sugar here. Then I'm going to scoop so I'm serving it with a vanilla ice cream, so it's not, so I'm just serving it here with a vanilla ice cream. So simple is that. You don't have to be so difficult. Here is vanilla ice cream and some waffle, and that is it for today. So I have here 2 types of Belgian waffle. I have here the Brussels waffle and vanilla ice cream from under a little bit of the crunchy of merengue, and then I spray it with a little bit of flour sugar or powdered sugar, and serve it with a little bit of vanilla ice cream. That is how easy it is to create it in the comfort of your own home. Delicious meals and delicious waffle. Just our little Belgian waffle here, who is going all over the world. The news is going everywhere. It's not so difficult. You can make it in the comfort of your own home. Try this recipe and let me know in the comments below, or send me messages if you don't know how to make it, or if you miss some steps, and I'll be very glad to see you through or to tell you what to do. The vanilla the Brussels waffle, after making it, you have to allow your dough to rest and let the yeast to develop at least 2 hours before you bake it, so you can have that floppiness and really the crunchiness from outside. I just decided to bake it so I can show you the finished result, so you don't think, oh, where is the waffle? So I decided to bake it so you can see the finished result of the waffle. And I'm using also a machine that is a little bit lower than the usual Brussels waffle machine. Normally the machine has a higher filling, which gives it a very high, which makes it higher than what you have here now. But the result remains the same. The result is entirely the same. The crunchiness from outside and the airy and floppy from inside. The only difference is that it is lower than the usual machine, which is higher in size. So thank you guys for joining Klavertje kitchen today with Chef Vivian, demonstrating, showing you how we make our waffle here in our little restaurant. Here in our little restaurant, we serve delicious meals that are made from scratch, mostly fine dining recipes. You can find everything on our channel. If you like to cook like we do here, make sure to like, subscribe, send and share with your friends and family, and or to whom it may be useful. Make sure to like also, and also send this recipe to any friend of yours who like waffle, who is a sweet tooth, and then tell them that they can check out our channel and see what we are doing there. We share daily inspiration also on Instagram and also on Facebook. You can also follow us everywhere. And if you ever visit Belgium, make sure you come to our little restaurant to test it live here. So thank you everyone for joining today's episode. I hope to see you guys again in the next episode. Signing in off here, Chef Vivian from Klavertje kitchen for our little city of Cuisine in the province of West Flanders, for our little country of Belgium. Ciao everyone. Mwah. Love you guys. Bye.